Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer and it's Thursday, which means it's time to do some YouTube Q&A with you guys. Several of you wanted me to talk about this question. Please talk about the future of animators on YouTube because of the new YouTube CPM policy. So what we're going to talk about here doesn't just apply only to animators. They're the ones raising these issues and these questions, but what we're going to talk about here is much more broader in scope. What the animators are saying is that Google takes two things primarily into account in determining how to promote videos here on YouTube. And the first one that these animators are saying is that the most important thing is watch time, which they say is a problem for them because our videos, only are like 1 or 2 minutes long. Then they also say the second thing is the frequency of uploads, new videos posted to a channel. And they say that's also a problem for us because it takes us a really long time just to make a 1 or 2 minute video. So I have 3 responses to all this, and the third one actually is a rant that I've been just waiting to get out for a while now. So thank you, animators, for dragging this one out of me. But first of all, number one is that yes, minutes watched and frequency of upload to a channel does impact how YouTube might rank videos. But you can't forget that it's not just the total amount of time that's being accumulated watching a video, it's also how that video contributes to a viewer's overall session watch time on YouTube. So you might only have videos that are 1 or 2 minutes long, but if that video is contributing to extending someone's viewing session on YouTube longer and longer than other videos, then that video definitely has a high potential to rank well in search results. And personally, I think animated content has a unique advantage over just normal content, live action content on YouTube, because it is potentially very super engaging, and you can attract some very high audience retention scores, giving you the ability to really drive people to other animated content or to a series or more videos in your channel, or even just like the videos on YouTube in general. If someone only watches 1 or 2 minutes and they're left wanting more after watching your video, like it's highly likely that that's happening on animated content, probably more than just like your average normal YouTube video. And because of that, I think animated content can really drive high viewer session time. Now, to be fair, some of the animators in this conversation recently have talked about a viewing session time, but I think it's been really undervalued. My second thought is, why do animators really care about search results and rankings anyway? I mean, I'm not completely in that world, I'll admit, but I don't see too many animators who are making evergreen content that are relying on search results to drive traffic to their videos. I don't see a lot of animated videos about how to unclog the drain in your bathtub, or how to do this or that, different tutorials and things. They mostly seem to be purely entertainment style videos. To me, it kind of fits into the daily vlogging niche, daily vloggers aren't making content that they are just optimizing for search performance. That type of content that seems to be more episodic in nature seems to rely more on different discovery methods than search stuff. But my third point is this, and it's not directed specifically at animators, it's pretty much directed at the whole entire YouTube community and industry as a whole, and it's this. I find it odd that a lot of creators online think that it's the platform's job to make their business models work. And then I find it even more odd that platforms assume that responsibility. No other social platform online has that type of expectation associated with it. In fact, for a lot of them, you as the creator, someone who's generating content for that platform, you have to pay that platform for access to additional features and perks that a normal free user account might not have access to. And yet there are lots and lots of people who are making really good money on these platforms, even though they're not getting paid from the platform to generate content for them. But when it comes to YouTube, that set of expectations is completely different. It's YouTube's job to make their business model work so that this site is here for as many people as possible. It's not their job to ensure that our business models work. So if you are making content, whether it's animation, whether it's live action, whether it's short film, whether it's just family vlogging or let's plays, it's up to you as the creator to find ways to make that work. Now, some of it, I admit, requires way more creativity, but guys, this is a new type of space. It's relatively new. It's only been here for a couple of years, and there's a lot of people figuring it out. And yes, some Some people have found business models that have worked to make their content sustainable, but just because it worked for that person doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for you. So you should absolutely be more creative, think outside the box, experiment with a couple different ideas. You know, like here at Video Creators, I'm taking ad revenue, but like it's definitely just the icing on the cake for my business model. Like it's not going to depend on Adsense at all. So those of you guys who are passionate about animation or about a certain niche or a certain category of content, whatever the case may be, and it's just not going to be sustainable on Adsense, like that is not YouTube's fault. It just means that you have to find a different type of business model that will work for you. Here's what I would love to hear from you guys in the comments below is what types of business models are you guys thinking through or maybe considering about implementing on your channel as a way that generates revenue through your YouTube efforts for yourself to provide for your family, to make your content sustainable beyond AdSense. For me here at Video Creators, just doing like consulting projects for some of you guys, it's doing channel audits and reviews, it's developing resources that I sell for you guys at like extremely low prices because I really want to help as many of you guys as possible. But what is it that you think could work well for you? And if this is something that you are currently thinking through right now, definitely go down there and read the comments that other people are leaving. You'll probably get a lot of really good ideas. If this is your first time here, I'd love to have you subscribe. Every Thursday here at Video Creators, I take a question like this from one of you guys, do my best to answer it for you to help you out with the audiences and the channels that you are developing here on YouTube. On Tuesdays, we take a look at the updates that are happening here on YouTube and the platform and the industry as a whole, talk about what it means for us as creators. And then on Wednesdays, I give you guys some YouTube tips, ideas, suggestions, advice, things like that, just to help you guys out because I know a lot of you guys have messages that could really help people and even change their lives if the people who need to hear you could just find you and hear what you have to say. So thank you for letting me be a part of helping you guys do that. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next week. Bye.